first semester exam. And so your test will look just like this, just different problems. So sorry for number one already being done, kind of walk you through it. So they want us to solve the inequality. So what I did was opposite of minus 3 was plus 3. Negative 5 plus 3 made negative 2. And then x over negative 2 is division. So the opposite is multiplication. So I times it by negative 2 on both sides. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Our arrow flipped direction because we multiplied by a negative. So A and B both had positive 4. And then it's going to the left because of the way our arrow points. Okay, number 2 wants to know what is the value of x to make the inequality true. So we're writing the equation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 x's. We have one negative, so negative 1. Our arrow, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positives. So we're going to solve it. So we'll cover up our x. Opposite of minus 1 is plus 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Bring down our arrow, 4x. 4x is multiplication, so the opposite is division. So we're going to divide by 4. So we have x, our arrow. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And our arrow is not flipping because we did not divide by a negative. So our answer is going to be B. All right, number 3. A water sprinkler company charges $50 service fee plus $35 an hour to work on a broken sprinkler system. The company made $225 for a job. Which equation shows how many hours the company worked on the job? So we're writing the equation. So $50 plus 35 an hour. So that'd be 35x, because we don't know how many hours, so it's going to be our x. Made 225, so equals 225. So we want to match that equation, which is going to be A. Remember, there can only be one letter, so that's why D is wrong. The problem says plus, so the minus is wrong. And then the A and B to decide which one does X go next to, and that would be 35. Okay, number 4. Set A represents rational numbers. Set B represents integers. Which diagram shows the numbers placed in the correct set? Okay, so let's start with set B first to make sure these are all integers. So negative 21 is an integer. 2/3 and 8.6, those are not integers. Integers are positive and negative numbers. They are not fractions or decimals, so we can mark out B. Number 4, C is an integer, and D, both of these are also integers. Okay, so now we're going to go back and look at set A. So set A can only be rational numbers. So rationals are fractions and decimals. So 15 is a rational, but it doesn't belong there first. So this one is wrong. Okay, C. Okay, fractions and decimals only. So negative 2 is an integer first, so it can't be C. So our answer is D because these are fractions and decimals, and that's where they belong first. Okay, number 5 is Samuel rides his bike at a constant rate of 18 miles per hour for 1.5 hours. How many miles did he travel? So this is our distance, rate, and time. 18 miles per hour is our rate. 1.5 hours is our t. We'll change that to a decimal to be 1.5. So since these are side by side, we are going to multiply them together. So 18 times 1.5. Then we'll move our decimal over one time, and we get 27. So how many miles will he travel? 27. And we can drop that 0. We don't need that. All right, number 6, Gail's cell phone costs $28 per month. Which table shows the sum of the amounts Gail will pay for her cell phone over the next 4 months? So it's a table. So we know 1 month she's going to pay $28. So make a little table ourselves. So 1 month, $28. Okay, in 2 months, it's going to be another $28. So we're going to add 28 and 28, which is 56. Okay, and then 3 months, it's going to be another $28, which is 84. And then month 4, we're going to add another $28, which is 112. And so that matches A.